we can build something of our own.
It's either blood or war.
I'm gonna take everything, brick by brick.
What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Mark Dark, and I'm back with another video. If you're new, if you love Fightland, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, like the video, and leave your theories, comments, everything down below. Now today, we're going to be talking about Fightland Season 1, Episode 2. This is the What to Expect video for Episode 2, and it is based off the description that they put out. Now the title of the episode is called Brick by Brick, and the description of the episode reads, Duke must improvise to keep his mission on track, but he finds that success comes at a cost. So those are the key elements for episode 2. I was waiting for them to release an actual episode 2 trailer, but they never did. They did end up releasing like a this season trailer, but that's it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if they forgot to upload it, but that's all they gave us. But I was just trying to focus on episode 2, and they never gave us that trailer. But of course, I do have some exclusive picks. We will go over that. I want you guys to leave your predictions for this upcoming episode. It's been a lot going on, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know I've been reviewing that Power Book 3 Raising Kanan, and it's at the end of that show with this series finale. So a lot of the focus has been on that show as far as the content, but after this finale, you already know I'm going to give you guys more Fightland content because this show is a very good show, you know what I'm saying? But Power is just going so crazy right now. I know everybody's pretty much watching that show, but we going to get to it, man. We definitely going to get into it. I've been seeing some of you guys talk about y'all predictions on my episode 1 recap video, and I actually agree with some of you guys. We're going to talk about that in this video. But of course, as I always told you, I think it's more story to tell when it comes to Kinsley. You know what I'm saying? He is being blamed for what happened to your boy Duke, but I think it's more story. I mean, it got to be. It has to be more. I believe his kids cannot be trusted. I don't trust nobody, you know what I'm saying? But of course, his daughter Cece, it looks like she may be up to something. We're going to talk about that in this video. And of course, we're going to talk about what's next for Duke. But let's go ahead and begin. What can we expect from episode 2? Now, we're going to see the aftermath of episode 1 with Duke, his best friend Jay, and of course Lazaro pulling out the strap on them because he don't know what the hell is going on. You know what I'm saying? We know that Simeon character got dropped off in the last episode. He had a recorder on him, and then Jay pops up out of nowhere. He don't know who he is, so he's like, look, this got to be a setup. What the hell is y'all doing? Now, Duke should explain what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Him and his boy is going to be good. We ain't got to worry about that. But I want to know how they're going to explain this to the boss. You know what I'm saying? The cartel boss, Armando. You know what I'm saying? How he going to feel about this? At the end of the day, we know that Jay's going to regret ever, following or at least trying to track down Duke. And he probably going to regret Duke even coming back to London because it's about to get real messy. But we're going to see how this storyline plays out. But man, it's definitely heating up for your boy Duke already. Now we can expect to see more of Joy. And we know that Joy will be having a conversation with Cece. Now we know that Cece does not like Joy at all. And we know that Stars, they end up releasing an exclusive clip for this episode. And it's a conversation between Cece and Joy. And Cece is pretty much saying, look, you're a leech. You know what I'm saying? I don't like you for real. And she pretty much just wants her out of the picture. Now Joy, she just sits back and she allows Cece to run her mouth. And she tells her, basically that sometimes you gotta allow kids to run their mouths. You know what I'm saying? Had their little temper tantrums and all that. And she plays it cool like it doesn't bother her at all. But it is more to this story. We know at the very beginning of episode 1 that Cece, she wanted to focus more on the casinos, right? But of course, Kinsley, he wanted to focus on Duke. He wanted to invest in him because he just won the heavyweight championship of the world. This is why everything is kind of confusing as far as what really happened, because we also know that Kinsley, he wanted to help out Joy with her office space, and Cece did not like that at all. So Cece has all the motive in the world to make a move on Joy and Duke, right? So it's crazy how he ended up, getting jumped that night, and it seemed like everything was cool between him and Kinsley. And for Kinsley to know that he was sleeping with his wife, I don't know about that. At that particular time, I don't know if Kinsley actually knew the truth because he was too cool with Duke. But we know the way that Cece was looking, she knew what time it was. She already knows that Duke and Joy had a history. And I believe that maybe she was the one that sent those guys out there, or maybe someone else. But as far as Kinsley doing it, I'm not buying it at all. And it's a reason that he is missing. Something is definitely fishy about all this. But I want you guys to let me know what y'all think is going to happen and what happened that night that Duke got jumped. Now we can also expect to see more fights from Marshall Promotions. We also know that Duke, he will be helping out as well with the fighters. He will be in the corner doing what he got to do. And I believe that's their fighter, Kareem, so we know he will be having a fight in this next upcoming episode. We also know that Duke will continue to gain intel on Marshall Promotions. That way, he can take them down from the inside. Now, we also know that Duke will have another conversation with Zeke. We know Zeke, he wants to control him at all costs. And we know that Zeke may have some issues with this guy right here. I believe this guy's name is Connor, and it ain't looking too good. We also see Duke with the crowbar in his hand, so we know Duke will handle the dirty work. But we're going to see how this all goes down. Marshall Promotions, they're always involved in some type of mess, and it seems like Duke may have to clean it up. But as I told you, Duke has to make sure he keeps his composure, does not get into any more trouble, and he continues to gain intel on Marshall Promotions. That way, he does exactly what the cartel wants him to do, and he does not screw that up. Now, we can also expect to see more of CC and Zeke, them plotting and planning on their next moves, and maybe more secrets will be revealed as well. And we have to remember that this character right here, Kim, the ring girl, yes, Duke will be hooking up with her, know what I'm saying? But the description does state that she is more than meets the eye. So she got some secrets up her sleeve as well. It's things that we don't know about, and eventually those things will be revealed. Who is she connected with? Know what I'm saying? Because she's definitely up to something, and eventually Duke will find out the truth. But down below, I want you guys to let me know, what do y'all think is going to happen in episode 2? As I told you, this following week, we're going to have way more Fightland content. It's heating up already. That first episode, they did not waste any time as far as the action, the story. They're moving pretty quick. I did see some of you guys say that maybe, or not even a maybe, the whole thing with Duke got locked up, that story, it could have probably lasted a little bit longer. You know what I'm saying? His journey on the inside, on some Fight Night Champion type stuff. They could have easily, did that, but I think they wanted to focus more on him getting released. But that would have been crazy, in my opinion, to see all the things that he went through as far as being locked up. But as far as the whole thing with Kinsley and him missing, I still believe it's more to the story. I mean, y'all can let me know, but it got to be something else. And eventually, the truth is going to be revealed. I think they're trying to hit us with a twist, you know what I'm saying? Because it's definitely looking like his kids, we talking about Zeke, especially Cece, has something to do with it. But then again, y'all know how they do in these shows. They make it seem like it's one person, but then they end up revealing that it's someone else when it's all said and done. But we're going to find out. Now, I want to thank you guys once again for all the love, all the support, and I will catch y'all on the next one. But let me get up on out of here, man. It's your boy Mark Dark. I'm out. Peace.